Yesterday, the CS also talked about the issue of quarantine. We know that initially people were a little bit reluctant to present themselves for the mass testing and even to report cases because of the fear that once you are positive, you are put in quarantine, and so are all members of your household. And they were afraid also of the costs of that quarantine. The Cabinet Secretary yesterday made it clear that testing and quarantine costs will be borne by the government. Therefore, it is important that people do come out for the mass testing, because it is the only way that we can be able to fight this virus. When we know where it is hiding, that is when we can go in there and fight it. And the only way we can know where it is hiding is by coming out and being able to test. Eastleigh and Old Town have become hotspots where it is circulating within the community. As we continue with our enhanced targeted testing in other areas, and we establish a level of community transmission that now needs some further action, you can be sure that further action will be taken in these places as well. Therefore, if anybody has the notion that the restrictions placed on these two areas are by design, I think that is not the case. It is because they are hot areas that need to be contained, and the same will apply to any other area where our numbers show that some action needs to be taken. I'm therefore appealing to Kenyans to report to the authorities any persons who recently moved into their neighborhoods. We should be our brother's keeper. To the residents of Eastleigh and Old Town Mombasa, I want to remind you that it should not be business as usual. The measures we outlined yesterday must be strictly adhered to, together with the other guidelines